Well, this is unlike any family table episode that I've ever done. I got my guy Randy here chatting, and he has invited us into his house for a Sunday fun day. So when we walked in here, Rob, you're gonna show everyone the kids are swimming. We got the girls in the other room. We already got barbecue being served. I had to throw some Southside hot sauces over there already, but I'm in complete shock and awe of what's going on in this house. Randy, how did we end up here? Tell me what this is.
You know what? It's been a journey. Right, we'll start with that. But it started off just family and friends. You start taking on more family, start taking on more friends, and then your friends become your family. And so we like to just serve people and be able to have people over and make this a common ground for people, a common house.
So tell me, did you grow up like this? Like, was this part of how you grew up, or or did you just flip a switch and all of a sudden we host?
No. So growing up back in Illinois, Sterling, Illinois, my great grandma's house was like the house everybody came to. And so she would cook for hours, and just people would just keep coming. Like you see today, people are just gonna keep popping in.
Yeah. They're gonna go, what's going on here?
No, the neighbors just pop over, friends just pop over. We invite people over, they come, and so that's even how we growing up. That's exactly how it was. People would just pop up, and they knew they were gonna eat, and they knew they were gonna have a good time, laugh, listen to some good music, and have a good time.
So tell me, so your grandmother,
my great-grandmother.
Your great-grandmother, what was she cooking? What did I see when I walked in?
She was making pot roast, rice, gravy, greens, green beans, sweet potatoes, all the southern staples, fried chicken, and then she was for sure, one thing that you could not leave without was a pound cake.
So great-grandma, huge influence. 20, 30 people going over there, 10, 15? Like, was it just a constant?
It's a constant revolving door. You're looking like 40, 50 people.
Wow.
It's like Saturday to Sunday, family reunion, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, Flag Day, anytime you can have a celebration, we were there.
Okay, so what I did not hear in there was anything about seafood boils or anything like that.
Yeah.
How does it morph from the pot roast and the real, what you said a lot of comfort food right there. Yeah. Now, I'm not gonna say this is not comfort food, because it is, but it's way different. What happened here?
So, came here, my wife's family's here. We started going to a couple of the local seafood boil places, I'll call them.
Okay.
Thursday through Monday, it's like an hour and a half late. So I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's just try to do it at the house. Then the pandemic hit.
Okay.
And so we were like, hey, let's try this at home. So we started doing it, and the first one was terrible. I got off the shrimp were overdone, it was bland. First one, and then just started evolving and what we really liked, right? So I tell people this all the time. It's not a crawfish boil. It's not a low country boil. So there's a difference, right?
Yep.
This is our version of seafood boil. We started doing shrimp because my son loves shrimp, and when he was younger, he called them shrimp with a T, shrimp. He couldn't say shrimp, so we called it for a while.
Strip boil. Yes.
Right? So it sounds a little country, but it's strip boil.
Yes.
But yeah, so that's how this even got started, man. It was a pandemic, and we weren't not able to go to get when we were, a couple places, and so we were like, well, we can go, but they were like, hey, you can take it to go.
Right.
I'm like, it's not gonna be the same.
At some point, I think I saw on your Facebook page, did you start offering these to people?
Yeah, yep. So you can actually order them from us. So we offer them, we deliver them. People are coming to pick them up, and so it's been good. We're trying to get this thing to really take off, and people enjoy it. So it's a lot. Again, it's not the same. You're not going to get that real. It's not a deep spice. We like more of the citrusy flavor, which you'll see. And so that's kind of what the aim is. And so we're a little bit different than this other places in the valley. But yeah, I mean, for the most part though, it's for the house, for family, for friends. Come over and enjoy it.
It feels like I'm at home, and he's making me feel like I'm at home.
Yeah.
And now I want to do something that I love doing, which is a huge boil. Randy's gonna walk us through this entire boil, but he also has a very, very special thing that we're gonna do as a little added bonus.
Yeah.
So, welcome to the family tale. We are here with Randy. Let's get this thing going.
Let's go.
All right, so Randy told me the first part, before we do anything, we're not gonna go over the ingredients, we're not gonna cut things up, we're not gonna do anything. He said we got to season the water. So Randy, walk me through what we're seasoning this water with.
Gotcha. So just your typical seafood boil. We got the crab boil.
Okay, Zatarain's, great.
Zatarain's. And then we got the Louisiana crawfish shrimp boil mix. And then, of course, Old Bay. Stay traditional Old Bay. And paprika.
And some paprika.
And then we're going to go onions. And then we'll also throw in a couple of lemons and limes.
Got it. All right, so step one. Rob, make sure you see this because this water is going to immediately turn this bright pinkish red, and everything that you then throw into this thing is just going to completely soak up the flavor. Let's get these seasonings in the pot. All right, so we got the crawfish and shrimp boil going in.
And then again, so I don't know if I get it from my grandma or what, but there ain't too much measuring wrong.
Yeah, no. Pour it in.
See how it looks?
This is just going to flavor that water even more.
Just like that.
All right, so the water's seasoned. We have a mess ton of ingredients inside that we got to go get going. We're going to let this season up. Randy's going to walk us through the rest of what goes into this shrimp boil. All right, so the water's seasoned. I wish we had smell-o-vision. It smells freaking amazing. We got so many different ingredients in here, but Randy said before we go through anything, we got to talk about this sausage. So Randy, talk me through this sausage. What do we do?
So this is standard Polish sausage. It's the hotter version. So we'll just cut this up into chunks. This seems to be the part that mainly a lot of people like between this and the shrimp.
Okay.
And so we usually like to fill our boils up with sausage.
So now you're doing something that I have not seen, and I went to school in New Orleans. So I've been part of a lot of a boil.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some color on this.
Yeah, we're gonna get some color on it and try and get some of that oil to come out. So when that oil, when it hits the water, it's just gonna start leaking. It's just more flavor going inside that pot.
All right, next thing we gotta do is just brown it up. Probably 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
Till we get some nice color on these things. Then we'll set them aside, start prepping the rest of the ingredients. Okay, we got the water boiling, we got sausage sauteing in there that we're getting color on. It's getting crazy in here. It's time to put the potatoes on. I gotta have my guy Randy show me how to put the potatoes in. I've never done this before. Chef, let's see it.
Chef, hey look.
Let's see it.
Hey look, I paid a lot of money for culinary school. Let's check this out. Hey, no, but yes, it does splatter, but I got a little trick.
Okay, so what I saw, okay, see, look, he likes to keep his secrets though. He does this little crimp like this, and then he goes right here, and then he lets the crimp go just like that. I'm a quick learner. All right, potatoes are in. We got about 12 minutes, which means we got to finish this sausage, see what all the other ingredients are. Let's head back into the house.
Let's do it.
All right, we got seasoned water, potatoes. We have sausage everywhere. We have boiling butter. There's spices. There's kids. Someone slipped. Randy did CPR. The kid's fine. Everything is happening right now. And he goes, dude, we got to make the rum punch.
Yeah, it's time.
Let's do that. What is this? I mean, there's just...
Rum punch. So, you know, being in Florida for a little bit, they make hurricanes. And I don't so much like the acid for the pineapple, so I try to cut back on that. But we'll get into it.
Okay, so what are we going? What goes in?
Rum. White rum, any kind of cheap white rum will do.
Okay.
The whole bottle. All right, one handle.
Okay, get this out of your way.
2 handles.
So this is Malibu now.
All right, and then your favorite.
Let me hold on to these for you.
Your favorite, any kind of juice you want. So I have mango orange.
Mango orange.
Pineapple orange guava. Pour it in.
All right.
And then white grape juice.
White grape.
Yep, until it hits the top. Try not to splash everywhere.
Okay. I'm liking this color too. It's got like a little yellowish, goldish tint right now.
Yeah, we're gonna change that here in a minute.
Okay, yeah, because I was thinking, what are we gonna do with this grenadine? So far, this is the easiest drink that I've ever seen made.
Get some alcohol, pour it in a bucket.
And then drink it with your family.
And then when people ask you, what am I drinking? Just say alcohol.
Yeah.
Here we go. And that's a little grenadine for color.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so what are just frozen like bag of fruit?
Frozen bag of fruit.
Okay, I see pineapple, strawberries, maybe some mangoes.
Yep.
All right.
Just some trusty Sonic Ice.
Sonic Ice. You have to have the small beaded ice.
Crushed ice, for sure.
Crushed ice. The crushed ice. All right, so now just cover it. Looks like that's covered. It's about halfway now.
Halfway. Here we go.
Okay, I could see the definite color change. Now, why the bowl? Is this for multiple people or is this for...
This is for you.
He already knows me. It's like we don't even know each other and it's like he already knows me. I mean, look at how frickin' delicious this looks. Oh my God. All right, let's see.
And maybe I'll.
You want to know why they make them in these big ass things? Look at that thing's almost. I drank a quarter of it in 30 seconds. This rum punch is ridiculous. The sausage is almost done. I think we're ready to take this party outside once we get this sausage going. Here we go. Sausage is going in.
A little splatter.
That's okay. Good. Look at how controlled the tempo is. Randy's out there, he's getting the rest of the boil ready, and so I said, let's get the perspective of some of the family members, some of the friends, like, what does this mean to them? So I found Miss Paulette right here. This is Randy's sister, so I come from a very tight family, south side of Chicago. Family's everything. What we worry about is when we get together and when we eat.
Exactly.
That's what we worry about. I get a very strong sense that that's what's happening here.
Absolutely.
Tell me, where did we go from we were running around riding our bikes to now we're in the backyard, the kids are running around? How did we get here?
That's a good question because I don't know. It happened fast.
It did, sure did, didn't
really
it?
fast. But no, Randy's always just been like everybody come and get together all the time. But we also have big family gatherings growing up, so this is actually really normal. We've just extended it, for extended family and friends and all of that. Who become family, so it's a normal Sunday afternoon.
So Randy told me a little bit about your great grandma and the fact that she was making roasts and she was making greens and everyone would come over and be part of the meal. Like, did you get to take advantage of that when you were a kid?
Absolutely.
Tell me about those. Like, why was it special to you?
It was special because it was family time.
Yeah.
And so Sunday dinner in a black household, it's family time.
Yep.
Everybody's together, cousins are together, aunts, uncles, there's music, there's alcohol, there's, the kids got Capri Suns or they're outside, we're playing pool, we're playing cards. So it's just always been about family, and Randy is a big family person, and that just carries over into what we do on our daily lives, what we do with our friends. It carries over, and with her, with my great grandparents, they're both resting in heaven now, thank God. But with them, it started a long time ago. So we've been doing this probably since our kids' ages. This is just a normal thing.
Yeah, I love it.
There's no pretense, it's just normal.
And isn't it, it seems like a lot of the families in Arizona, we have a lot of blessings that we're able to be here, right? And we're all able to be together. Would you say, when you look at the state of the state with the country that we live in, it seems to me, and the reason why I'm doing this is, we need to do this a lot more, right? Tell me a little bit about what that family aspect means to you, and you just get to sit here for a few hours and enjoy. Like, what does that actually mean to you?
Yeah, well, see, my kids are in town, so I don't have to worry about them right now because they're sleeping. So I can do what I want to do and hang out, with adults. And
which is eat magical marshmallow twists, apparently. We're going to put this in the rum punch next.
Exactly. No, but it just, in the state of America, you can tell that family time is important.
Yeah.
And to be able to, even as young adults, upper 30s or whatever, being as young adults, to bring that back and to be able to share that time with our children, to be able to share it with our seasoned members of our families, it's a magical time.
Yep.
Not everybody has that. Not everybody is able to do that. Even when we're experiencing different kinds of, loss and hardships and all of that, to be able to come together with family and laugh and joke and eat and drink, it's an amazing time. And I think if America went back to those values, a lot of the things that we're seeing now probably would be less. I wouldn't say they'll go away, but it may be less.
I agree.
And then, our children can grow up more in healthier relationships. We can continue to cultivate the relationships that we have. And that's all we learned as being family. Like, I don't know if Randy told you, but our great-grandmother never taught us to see color. She didn't teach us to see color. She taught us to see the person. So I know you as Nick. I don't know you as white Nick. For lack of a better, I know you as Nick. And so she taught us to see the person, and in that's how you build relationships. You see past your differences and just know that we're all humans together just trying to figure this out.
So I can tell you this, I already feel like I'm part of the family.
There we go.
And
See you next Sunday.
and I can't wait to actually invite them to my backyard because Randy's got I got to show them my backyard.
There we go.
We got probably 20 or 30 minutes until we gather around this table. We're going to eat some shrimp, we're going to eat some sausage, but it's about all of us being together, all of us doing it together, and you'd be surprised all of the things that we could learn about each other and about our lives and fixing problems all around this family table. So thank you so much, Paulette. That was so awesome. Randy, walk us through, what do we got going on? You got me holding this big ass thing. What am I doing?
So since we have the medium-sized pot today, we kind of overshot our load, so we're gonna cut back on the potatoes, get the potatoes out,
Okay.
get half of the sausage out,
My
and
God.
we'll go in with the sausage and corn.
The rest of the sausage.
Yeah, the rest of the
corn.
sausage.
Okay.
And we'll go directly in with the corn, and then we'll load up with the shrimp. It's gonna start to get heavy here in a minute.
Okay, I got it.
All right, we're loaded. Right?
Dude, look at, I mean, this just, the smell of this will make you go insane of how good this smells.
Yeah, we're loaded in here right now, guys. So we
Which
got more
would-
we got more people coming over.
Right,
now.
there are more people. People just keep walking in. They have no idea what's going on. They see the lights, they see the camera.
Yeah.
They have no idea what's going on, but they're gonna know about this food here in a minute. I told them I can't handle the big sausage thing. I've never done it before, so I'm gonna handle the little mini sausage dump.
There it is. Yep, go for it. Nice.
Okay, so there's the sausage dump. Now we got
corn. You're good. You're good. Corn.
All right, so that's the corn. And these are just like the little snacker corns, right?
Yep.
Are these frozen or kind of like half thawed out?
a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
So this isn't gonna take too long. We're just gonna go in.
Okay.
There we go.
So we got a couple remnants of the sausage in there, probably a couple remnants of potatoes, but now we just got 2 full bags of corn in there.
Yep.
Now we're gonna bring this back up
Bring
to
it
a
back up
boil.
to a boil, yep. And then it will, when we see the first bubble, we're gonna come back out, probably pull that out, and then we'll go all shrimp.
All shrimp after that. I'm getting hungry. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were not filming, and Randy and I were just talking, and then he was like, "You see this color on this corn? This is what we want." I go, "Wait, don't tell me. Tell them, because I think this is a huge thing. We eat with our eyes first. We eat with our nose
Absolutely.
first. What am I looking at? Tell me why it is."
So if you see the yellow, and it's the contrast, so if you see the yellow, you see how that red is in between each one of those kernels?
Yes.
See how it stands out like that? That's what the color I look for.
Okay.
Right, so at this point, I don't know if you remember when we first started shooting and we put out all the seasoning, it was more brownish.
Yeah.
So now that remember we seared off the sausage?
Yeah.
So now all that sausage oil has leaked out, and so now it's turned this beautiful like red.
Okay.
Like
So like the sausage
luscious-
fat gets into this.
Yeah,
and
it's
like-
all that pork sausage and all that fat, and so it started leaking out. So that's the color that you want. So now this corn, I don't like the corn to get too mushy.
Yeah.
I like it
Still
to have a
al
little bite.
dente,
Yeah,
like a little
yeah,
al dente.
absolutely. So I wanted to, we'll probably do another maybe like 3 minutes of this, and then we'll start pouring the corn out and put shrimp in.
Let's do this. Look for the color in your food. Eat with your nose, eat with your eyes first. It's come to the time where we put the main attraction in. Randy, what do we still have in here?
Right now there's corn in there and there's shrimp, or sausage.
Corn and sausage in there.
Yep.
All right, so is this it, the main
That's the
attraction?
main attraction. We got 1620 shrimp. We got
These are still, they still have their, they're not peeled,
nope, not peeled.
but they are deveined.
They already veined.
Okay,
Yep.
all right.
Yep. So we're just gonna go right in.
And how long do they stay in there?
About 2 minutes.
2 minutes and done.
Yeah, we're
All
gonna
right.
look for the color return, and then that's a wrap.
All right, let's see this. It's gonna cool that water down immediately. All right, so 2 minutes. We'll cut the heat. We'll scoop everything out. We're gonna lay this bad boy out. So now we're getting everything out of the water.
Yeah.
Then we got a few more things to prep. We're gonna cut up some green onions. We're gonna add some spices to the butter that's in there, because you gotta just douse this stuff in butter. And then we're gonna be ready to eat. Two more steps to complete this. We're gonna chop the cilantro, we're gonna chop these green onions. It both just is a little bit of an enhancer to the boil. Then we have to season this butter. Then we're just gonna go put everything in a mess on this table and we're gonna eat. So let's get this done, Randy, so that we could go outside and get to eating. So what do we got? About 4 sticks of butter? 5?
It's about 5 sticks of butter.
Okay,
Yep.
5 sticks of butter,
Yep.
some garlic. It's just been on a nice simmer,
Yeah.
just like tickling my nose the entire time that we've been in here. But you do something else to this butter and garlic. What is it?
Yeah, so we actually have our secret blend that we put in here. It's got some paprika and some other seasonings.
All right, so
that will go
it
in.
seems that Randy's going to protect the Randy recipe around
Yeah.
these spices.
Yeah.
I can tell you this. I smelled it. It smells fantastic. But
Yeah.
you just dump it in?
We're just gonna go right in.
Okay.
Go right in.
Then once it goes in, do you just kind of like stir it up?
Stir it
or-
up. We'll get this going. Once this is incorporated, we'll add in half of the green onions and half of the cilantro
Oh, into this.
into this.
Oh, okay.
We want to let that get some of that oil or the essential oils out of that
Okay.
green onion. Put in some of the cilantro.
All right, so I would say that's a little bit less than half,
That's perfect.
but we'll just go with a little bit more.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
just bathe in that.
Yeah.
Like you just want to take a bath in it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get the green onions, the cilantro, and all of the butter. Then we're gonna head outside. We're just gonna get it messy, top everything up, and we're gonna get to eat. All right. So something that did not come up. I said, "Hey Randy, you got a bottle of water for me, or soda water, or something like that?" He was like, "Yeah, just in the fridge in the garage." So I opened the fridge in the garage, and I see all these meal preps in there, and I go, "So what is this? What is this meal prep?" He wasn't even prepared to talk about this, but I told him, "You have to talk about this. This is actually amazing." So what am I gonna? When we open this, what do we see?
It's a fucking jumbo in there. It's a jumbo. No. So we got about 18 clients right now, and so we're trying to prepare them for all their dietary needs, whether it's restrictions or things that they're trying to accomplish.
So someone contacts you
Exactly.
and says, "Hey, I'm looking to. I know a friend of a friend that does your meal prep," and then you just go over if they need macros, if they're on keto, whatever it is.
Yep.
Then you design a meal
And
plan.
we tailor it exactly to what they need. Yeah.
Which is, I mean, he didn't even say that,
Yeah.
but just to show you the type of person that this is. When we were setting this whole thing up, he was like, "Hey, come over, we'll cook a seafood boil."
Yeah.
He didn't want to promote his business, he didn't want to talk about it, but when I opened this fridge and I saw this meal prep of this beautiful mid-rare steak with these green beans and potatoes, I go, wait a second, like I thought I was eating a shrimp boil, I'm eating this. So he's got all kinds, he's got salmon in here, he's got chicken in here, he's got
jerk chicken, mashed potatoes,
it's just
zucchini.
look at these bags ready for his clients
Yeah.
to pick up. This is he's trying to do this. He's trying to blast this out and do it full time. So look at that salmon. Is that salmon?
Yep.
I mean, just looks beautiful.
Yep. So this is the actual the butter sauce that we just put on the seafood boil.
You use the same.
We put the butter sauce on there. So yeah, it's
So that's going to be delightful.
Yeah.
In other words. So this is just an extension of the family table.
Yeah.
Instead of going through McDonald's, instead of going
Yeah.
through Burger King, instead of running through Chick-fil-A. You're busy. You have 2 incomes. You're constantly in sports. You can still eat the right way. You could still have a meal, even if it's in your car before your practice. You could still have a meal together as a family.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. We got to get back to this shrimp boil.
Let's do it.
All right, so everything's done. Randy's got to dump all of this stuff out to make it make sense. He's got the potatoes, the sausage, and the onions right here. Let's do it.
Let's do this. All right. Just try not to. take
Yeah,
any
so
off the table,
I'll
right?
be your guard. I'll be your goalie. We got goalie on that side for potatoes. Once we got them out, then we just keep them all clean. And it smells just potatoes. It smells like before. All right. All right. You that side, this side. All right. Now this is your proprietary blend. So I'm gonna take the butter sauce. Oh my God. If it's possible to love something more than this, it's probably only like my immediate family. And it pretty much ends there into this.
Want to make it a little pretty, I guess.
Go. If this isn't perfection, I don't know what is. You'll have to show me perfection at some point in my life if this is not it. So look at all of these people just waiting. for this to be served. Everyone wants it. Everyone's waiting. Everyone's got some drinks, but we told them we got to hold off. Randy and I have to try this first, and then we're going to get to grubbing. All right. So I have to go for the shrimp that's got some of this butter on it. I'll slap you in the face. I'll slap your mom in the face.
Yeah. That's solid.
Solid.
That's a good one.
Solid.
That's a good one.
That just tastes like I'm home. I hope they have an extra bedroom.
One home.
Wow. Sausage, corn,
Yeah.
everything. Rob, we're gonna keep the cameras going when people eat. I gotta get some feedback from some of the people that are eating this stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible job. Let's get everyone around this table eating.
Let's do it.
All right, we got the music going. Everyone's got plates. Rob, show everyone just getting plates. Everyone's eating. But I got my guy right here, Jeremiah. Jeremiah, tell me a little bit about what you're eating. Be loud. Tell the camera.
This is everything. It's really good.
Okay, what's your favorite part of this thing?
Sausage.
The sausage. What do you like about the sausage? Is it spicy? Is it salt? The spicy. Okay. And I see that you got some bread, you got shrimp, do you like it all? Like, is there anything that you will not eat?
No, I like it all.
He likes it all. There you heard it from the mouth of Jeremiah right to you here. He's eating it all, folks. All right, I got my guy Nico right here. His dad, Randy, is the one who does all of these boils. First of all, Nico, do you eat these boils all the time with your dad?
Yes.
Do you love him every single time that he does them?
Yes.
You do. All right. Tell me, look at you got a shrimp with a bunch of the sauce on here. You got sauce. What is your favorite part of what you eat of your dad's boils?
Like they're really sweet and they're really hot.
They're really hot. Okay. What is the best thing in there? Is it potatoes, shrimp, corn? What is it? The bread? What's the best thing?
I don't really know. I feel like it's everything.
You feel like it's so. There you go. A review from a true professional that says everything that's in the boil is good. You gotta believe them when you see it. All right, so everyone's eating. We've knocked out about half of this. The kids are back in the pool. Everyone's eating over there. We got a couple rave reviews. I mean, this has just been an absolutely amazing time. I've only been here a few hours. I feel like I've known you for 30 years.
Right.
And I feel like this might just be the beginning of some cool stuff
sure.
that we do.
For sure.
But tell me what you thought about the experience. Like, what I mean, it seems like this is every day for you, though.
You know what? This is, I won't say every day, but this is every weekend. We're doing something like this every weekend. Whether it's here, whether my in-laws, my parents, we like being together. We like togetherness. We like everybody getting together. The families together. Kids are together playing. That's our life right there. So we can see our kids out moving around. We can be together. Our biggest thing is music and laughing and joking. And of course, that comes with food. We're all good. So this was an awesome experience, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you bet.
And I look forward to linking up and doing some more stuff in the future for sure.
So I didn't prompt him with what to say. We're doing this completely off the cuff. We want it to be as natural as possible. He just explained exactly the reason why I'm doing the family table. Be with your family, be with your friends, eat a meal together, spend the time together. That's the entire reason why we started the family table. And until we see you next time, keep on cooking.